All right, welcome everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. Welcome to Chair Yoga. We're going to start by getting centered. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and uncross your legs, and we'll go inward a little bit. All right. And so feeling your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair. You can lean back if you'd like to. And as your eyes close, I'd like you to become aware of your body as if you're stepping into it for the first time today. Stepping into the awareness of the body with a sense of curiosity and openness, and just seeing what's here, not looking for anything bad or good or anything in particular, just aware of what is, of what's here. The pressure of the feet on the floor, your seat in the chair, clothing on the skin, the temperature of the air on the exposed surfaces. The connection the body makes with itself. The movement of the body, the stillness of the body. The areas of the body that feel tensious, and the areas that don't. And the areas of the body that feel comfortable, the areas of the body that don't feel comfortable. Noticing the spaces in your body that your mind feels drawn towards, or the spaces in the body that your mind gravitates away from. And each and every one of these experiences you're having is true. It's all here in all of its complexity, its simplicity, its paradox and logic, non-logic. And this is where we start from. There's no other place to start from except for right here, as you are in this moment. And so with that acceptance, I'll have you take a deeper, fuller breath. And slowly allow the eyes to open, bringing your awareness back to the space around us. And go ahead and slide forward. Excuse me, just gotta clear my throat for a moment. Had some Girl Scout cookies a moment ago, and they're just still lingering around. So please have your knees about hip width apart, heel stacking underneath, nice stable stance, and we'll take the arms down by your sides and start with some arm movements. So with your inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and up, and exhale, release the arms down. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, reaching up, feeling some movement in the shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, feeling some extension in the sides of the body. And down. A couple more times, reach up. And down. Reaching up. This time, release the arms down and fold forward. Reverse that. Inhale, come back up, nice strong back. And exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, come back up. And fold. And lift. And fold, getting the back and spine nice and warmed up here. Inhale back up. And down. Making this a bit more dynamic. Inhale, come up. Let's twist. Exhale, take the right arm forward, take the left arm back. Look behind you. Inhale, unwind, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back up. And then take the left arm forward, the right arm behind you. Twist, twist, twist. And then inhale, lift the arms up. And again, fold forward. Inhale, lifting back up, nice strong back. Good, right arm forward, twist. Lift the arms up, inhale, exhale, fold. And back up. Left arm forward to twist. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Going for just a little bit longer here. Right arm forward. And up. And fold. And up. Left arm forward, twist. And back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. And then take the right arm forward to twist. And we're going to stay in the twist this time. Rolling that left shoulder back as far as you can and looking behind you. Feeling that rotation in the spine from down toward the tailbone, all the way up through the vertebrae, through the neck, to the center of the head. Good. With your inhale, lift the arms up and fold forward. Inhale, back up. And then take the left arm forward, right arm back, twist, looking behind you. Again, feeling that full rotation of the spine. Good. Inhale, unwind, lift the arms up, and then just bring the arms down, staying tall. Good. Moving into our spinal plexus next. So having the hands on the thighs. With your inhale, roll the shoulders down the back and look up. And exhale, round the back, look down. Inhale, looking up, opening the chest. Exhale, round the back, feeling the shoulder blades widen. And just keep going. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding. Keeping it going. Bringing some movement to this upper spine region that gets so tight. Just a few more times. Building energy here, building some heat here. 3, 2, and 1. Neutral spine and relax. Feeling sensation. Great. So we're going to do one of our favorite shoulder stretches next. I'll ask you to lift your left arm into the air and then drop the hand behind the head and reach up with the right hand, grabbing the elbow or the forearm, and just draw that arm further toward the midline of your body. Now the free hand behind you, the left hand in this case, you're going to bend the elbow deeper, bringing that hand closer to your spine, and then sit up nice and tall. And we'll just hang out here for a bit and breathe. And do breathe here. Focus on the breath, aware of the inhale and aware of the exhale. And we know that this posture can sometimes be uncomfortable, but just like our centering practice, we can be with everything. We can be with the discomfort in the body. Even though there may be discomfort, there's spaces in the body that are also fine. They're also already fine. Just holding that more objective awareness, not getting wrapped up in whatever's happening in this shoulder. And we're just going to stay for a few more breaths. And then when we come out, don't drop the arm, just slowly release it, letting it unfurl next to you. And notice sensation as it does so, the unwinding in the shoulder girdle, the warmth and tingling and circulation in the arm and hands, or hand singular, and anything else that might be happening here. Sometimes there's a release up by the neck, the shoulder blade. Good, let's do the other side. When you're ready, lift the right arm up and bend the elbow, hand behind the head, reaching up and grabbing the forearm or elbow. Pull the arm more toward the midline of the body, and then bend the right elbow deeper. Bring that hand, the right hand, closer to your spine, and then lift your chest. And breathe here, sitting up nice and tall. And feeling sensation as the holding of this pose intensifies any sensation. Knowing we're doing this to get that big release in the shoulder, and the longer we can stay here, the better that's going to go for us. Staying for just a little bit longer, about 3 to 4 more breaths. Good. And when you're ready to release, don't drop it. Slowly let that right arm unfurl. Good. Feeling that warmth, the tingling in the hand, that release in the shoulder. Like, no matter how many times I do this exercise, there's always something to get out of it. I taught it twice in one day recently. Both times I got something out of it. So doing a little bit more work for the shoulders, I'll ask you to take your left arm straight out and then sweep the arm forward and across the body. Now with the other arm, maybe around the wrist, you're going to hold up behind the elbow and just pull the arm into your body. This helps the left shoulder blade at the upper back pull away from the spine a little bit more, creating some space there. Take a few deep breaths into that. Good, and then go ahead and release that arm. And then we'll do the other side. Take the right arm straight out, sweep it across, reach up and grab above the elbow, and just pull it in. Good, and as you do so, feel the right shoulder blade pull away from the spine, and breathe into that. Sitting up nice and tall here as always. Good, and then go ahead and release the arm. Perfect. Good. Now take both arms out to the sides and then sweep the arms forward and have the right hand over left. And then continue across and give yourself a hug, holding onto the arms or shoulders. Some of you with more open shoulders might be able to squeeze tighter. And then once you're there, go ahead and lift your elbows in front of you. Now it's tempting here when you lift the elbows to like throw it all into your lower back. Try to keep the lower back steady and just lift the elbows, feeling the shoulder blades separate. And if there is any back bending happening, it's happening from the mid spine up. The lower back stays steady here. And we breathe. And keep lifting the elbows, staying for just a few more breaths. Good. Then drop the elbows down and release your hug. Now, especially as you come out of that, you'll definitely feel what was going on there. And we have to do it one more time because we did right over left. Now we do left over right to get an equal stretch going on. So taking the arms out to the sides again, sweep them forward, left over right, and then continue across, giving yourself a hug, holding on to the arms or shoulders. And again, some of you might be able to inch further into a deeper hug. Good. Now, again, once you're here, go ahead and lift the elbows powerfully, keeping the lower back steady. And breathe that space in the upper back. One thing I love about this exercise, among many other benefits of it, is that by kind of pulling on the shoulder blades like this, we're creating more capacity for the rib cage to move, which allows the lungs to be able to fill and empty more, basically increasing your breathing capacity. And the deeper breath gets even deeper. The fuller breath gets even fuller here. Keep the elbows lifting. We'll stay for a couple more rounds. Deep breath in. And exhale, drop the elbows down and release the hug. Feeling, feeling, feeling. All right. So for our next exercise, doing more for the neck shoulder region, we'll do some of our neck rolls. So just let the arms hang heavy. It shouldn't be too hard for them at this point. And then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Bring the head back up, right ear to right shoulder. And just go back and forth a few more times. Feeling the stretch on the sides of the neck here. And then drop an ear to a shoulder, roll the chin forward down to the chest. Other ear to its shoulder, stop there, then reverse. Roll forward again, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Rolling forward, ear to shoulder, and just keep making these half circles from side to side. Feeling this movement in the back of the neck and the sides of the neck. And as we do just a couple more of these half rotations, I want you to notice if there's any point along this movement that just feels like it's important. Maybe it's a bit more tender or tight, but a place that you wouldn't mind stopping at for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come to that point and stay. Now, if you don't have a point, just keep moving or, just keep exploring. If there's more than one point, pick one. You can always come back to this another time. Breathe. Good. Then roll the chin down to the chest and lift the head up to center. So keeping the arms heavy for the moment, go ahead and begin to shake the hands. Shake them. Like there's something on the tips of your fingers you're trying to shake off. Let the wrists and the elbows start to get involved, making this a bit more expressive noodle arms we're going for here. And then start to take the arms out to the sides a bit more and really just shake and breathe and shake and breathe. And lift the arms up a bit more. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. We're gonna go for about 15 more seconds with the shaking and just keep going. Just keep shaking. Breathe. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Drop them down and feel. Oh, there's almost like a giddiness that sometimes takes over when we come out of that one. Tingling in the arms, the heartbeat, just the energy moving. You may feel lighter after doing that. That's one of my favorite exercises to do if I'm in like kind of an emotional or psychological funk or just kind of a mindset I can't get out of. That just helps with that, which makes sense because, the body is tied to the nervous system. And even animals in nature, when they're scared or stressed, they shake because it helps them to do something with all of that nervous energy. And yeah, that's their way of regulating. We actually have it too. When you shiver, when you kind of get like frustrated and you can't really control your body's movement, that's just that happening. So you can do that yourself by shaking. All right, so we are going to do a jaw release next. So for this one, I can't talk and do it at the same time, so I'll explain it first, and then we'll do it in just a moment. But with an inhale, you're going to open your jaw as wide as you can and open your eyes as wide as you can. Okay, and we're going to do it 3 times. And so the first round will stay for just maybe a few seconds, and then we'll get a bit longer as we go along. All right. So with your next inhale, open it all as wide as you can. Deep breath in and release. Good. Again, deep breath in and release. This last time we're going to stay for about 4 or 5 seconds and it'll start to feel a little tender and we'll get there together. All right. Deep breath in and release. Good. That one's a good one to do if you are a jaw clencher. Do that as often as you can remember to. And if there's some tenderness there, you can kind of just use your fingers and just prod a little bit around the joint of the jaw. And also, the more that you practice this, the less tender that will be time after time. So if you notice a lot of tenderness, that just means this is a practice you need to do as often again as you can remember to do it. So sitting nice and tall, go ahead and turn the chest toward the ceiling one more time. We'll stay for a few breaths. Good. And then hinging at the hips, go ahead and fold down over the thighs. Let the chin drop into the throat. Head drops. Hands can stay on the legs or they can hang to the floor. And try to take deep breaths here, feeling your front body pressing into your thighs, the back body moving as you breathe. Okay, with your next inhale, roll yourself back up. Wonderful. And so we'll spend the last just few minutes we have together in meditation. So go ahead and slide back to a comfortable place in your chair, feet on the floor, and allow your eyes to close once again. Just noticing the eyelids shutting, really turning off the sensory input from the outside world, at least visually. And become aware of your body again with the stretching and strengthening, twisting and movement we've done. Just notice what the effect of that is on your system. We did a lot of work with the shoulders. There may be some residue of that. Lots of opening for the chest and upper back. There might be an energetic component from the practice that feels like in your body. Maybe it feels a bit more energized or maybe even more tired. These are all just options. And just as we are able to hold different experiences in our bodies, some that might normally be seen as good or bad, the same can be true with our states of mind. And not in a pathological split personality kind of way, not really referring to that by any means, but that there can be a twinge of light and a twinge of dark both present. And the beauty of that is that you get to choose kind of where the needle goes, your awareness goes. So, no matter what's going on in your life right now, I want you to notice if there's any lightness to your mood, to your mind, to the state of mind that you're in, any positive quality, any part of your consciousness that just feels okay right now, that isn't caught up in some stress cycle. And it's not that we're invalidating anything that might need attention or that might be serious, but just allowing your awareness in this moment to focus on that lighter bit, just for now. Maybe it's something that is joyful or happy, easeful, pleasant. And what this acknowledgement of the light does is that it starts to allow your nervous system to come into a state of relative calm, relative peace, regulation. And from that perspective, you're able to attend to whatever's on the other side of this perspective with a bit more grace, kindness to yourself and others, and maintaining a sense of internal equanimity. And so feeling your breath move in your body again, When you're ready, take a deeper, fuller breath, bringing your palms together and rubbing them together, creating heat. And bringing those warm palms over the eyes for a moment before brushing over the top of your head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to the space around you.